Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. If you are new to our channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit
notification bell. I got you covered, babe.
Hi.
By the way, this is our latest green screen. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind the noise.
Yeah guys, I hope you don't mind the noise and the wind. And I
as well.
hope you can still hear us.
Okay, we'll just keep it slow. Low and slow.
Yeah. So for today's video, by the way, we are in the middle of ocean before we start. And this is the, what do you call it? What is this place? Mirage?
She's gonna be a tour guide one day. You know, it's just little places on the Gold Coast, little spots. So we'll take you around different pockets.
Yeah.
But today, let's get this 10-minute video out of the way.
Yes, 10 minutes video again.
These,
10 minutes, but it's always 20 minutes. So let's talk about.
Where to start? Get your passport first.
Yes, we'll talk about passport, how we get that passport.
Okay, give it to him real quick. So what do you need first?
So first time, of course, first time I don't have any passport, I don't have any ID. So I only have one ID, TIN ID. To get that TIN ID, to get that government ID, I need ID, which is I provide the TIN ID. And then after 1 week, I get my postal ID, and then that ID is it's the ID that I need to use to get the passport.
Does that sound like fun? I mean, let's just say the hardest part that I was
Yeah.
the one that was like, come on, we gotta get you a passport. Like,
Yeah.
You were like, go with the flow. You weren't stressed at all. You're like, whatever, I'll just get my passport like easy. I'm like, well, I don't see that there's any appointments anywhere across the country. So she's from the province. I don't know if they had appointments there or not.
They have an appointment, and I already filled up some information and I suddenly accept.
Yeah.
And then when I try to log in, it said like, this account is already exists. See, I can't do it again.
Yeah, okay, so maybe that's true, but some places like, if your partner or girlfriend is anywhere near like Cebu or
Yeah.
let's say Angeles, anywhere where there's like lots of expats and tourist activities, guess what? There's hardly any appointments. I would say no appointments on the online. So
Yeah.
and they only keep them open for 3 months, so there's really no appointments. What are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
that's why I'm lucky that I got appointment in Manila, right? DFA.
Yeah.
And then so I paid, and then I paid service for Astra, and then for nine days I got my passport.
Yeah, all up. Maybe we were just waiting with it by the time they ship it to you and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and we're doing the passport, right? We're doing the fill up. I'm doing the passport in Manila with him.
Yeah, so I was trying to just make sure that we could get things done. We can't travel,
Yeah.
we can't go out the country. So really that's the first thing. And then of course we wanted to get the visa
Yeah.
eventually. Really the purpose was though just to try to get some travel, I think.
Yeah.
And so that we could just build that up. We heard that if you're going to get a tourist visa to Australia or some of these Western countries, you need some travel history.
Yeah, you should have some travel history.
So getting the passport, we got it, but there was no dramas.
No
Really.
dramas. It's just easy.
They had to ship it to your home address.
Yeah, they ship it through LBC just only for 9 days.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's pretty amazing for me because, you have your home there, but
Yeah.
it's not like there's like a locked, secure mailbox.
No.
I don't know what they hand deliver or
no,
what.
they ship it to LBC branch,
Yeah.
and then they will give you a truck number, and then you will use that truck number to get that passport on that LBC branch. So you will go there.
And actually, you could get someone else to pick it up. It wasn't up to you.
No, my mom. I just gave her like my ID,
Yeah.
and then authorized letter.
So that's good to know. So that was the easy part.
Yeah.
Then once we got that, I was thinking, well, let's see if we can get tourist visa. So that was, me coming to the Philippines was great. We
Yeah.
enjoyed ourselves, but if we're gonna have any option for future,
Yeah.
you gotta come here.
Yeah.
And there's tourist visa, there's spouse visa,
Yeah.
student visa.
Yeah, a lot of visa.
We looked at all of that. And tourist was the most obvious one.
Yeah, so I think we applied tourist visa, right?
Yeah, but we had a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
We had a lot of research. We talked to a lot of people.
So it takes like 2 months researching.
And most of them get refused.
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of people get refused.
Because of all these reasons. No,
Yeah.
what's the first one?
CFO,
So no CFO.
and then AOS.
Wait, so the visa wasn't really, I guess that all helped, right?
Yeah.
So everything you can do to prove that you're going to go back to your country, that's
yeah,
the
so
key.
CFO, you don't really need that for applying tourist visa here in Australia. You just need that for living in country, living in the Philippines.
Yeah.
To show the immigration officer that.
So if anybody's trying to get a tourist visa, just the number one thing, there's lots of advice, but number one thing would be put yourself in the shoes of the person who's approving that.
Yeah.
How confident are you that this person is going to go back at the end of the tourist visa? So that was our focus, was like, well, let's just give all the reasons, and then, you know, they say, well, how much money
yeah, you should have like
Philippines bank account,
something side fund.
like home ties.
Home ties that prove that you will come back here in the Philippines.
So if you're older, like maybe you're an established, like if you're a family, like your father and mother, and you've got a home and stuff, then a tourist visa is a bit obvious. But for a young single person, well, guess
it's
what?
It's a bit hard.
It's just like they're thinking, well, it's a high chance, if you don't already have a partner like me, you're going to meet someone when you get here.
For sure.
And then you're going to stay and want to stay.
I will never come back. So,
right.
Yep.
So you have to actually, and you have to make their job easy, right? They can't take a risk. Imagine being you're the person approving the applications. You have to explain your actions.
Yeah.
So if you don't have like something to actually say, so for us the key was pre-book travel. That's probably to say, and make sure you can actually refund it afterwards, just in case it all didn't work. But yeah, pre-book travel, prepaid travel. You know, again, luckily we get those.
And another is like last to get your visa approved here in Australia, you have to show like some itinerary, which is like that's another important thing, right?
Yeah, that's another big part. Just make sure you have a clear plan, like specifics.
Yeah.
Lots of people will say the same, but a lot of people get rejected because I think they try again.
Because sometimes maybe their itinerary is just like very simple.
Just gonna do a little spinny.
Yeah. Or against the line, maybe.
Against the line.
Yeah.
Let's do that. The one thing is to get your story straight, because I guess that we had that debate around, well, should we apply as like a sponsored partner? Yeah, are you just solo? I was thinking if you're in a relationship, that's going to work against you, because they're going to say, well, you're going to probably try to get married, so you're going to deny you based on that.
And actually, you really want to do like a solo.
I was like, just don't tell them you know me at all. Just build up your own application, and then.
And I said like, well, if I do that, they will ask a lot of questions like my bank account statement, anything, properties, home tax. That's a frustrating one. So how about like just follow my suggestion.
Yeah.
Sponsored visa.
In our case, it's probably as extreme as you get. Like no home ties, no extra money.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't have anything to prove that I will come back here.
You're young. You're like, you have lots of reasons to like explore other countries. Attractive, super attractive. Like there's all these things where.
Yeah.
So we had to have. So basically, in the end, we went with a sponsored tourist visa. So to me, I didn't even know that existed, but it's basically all the requirements about guaranteeing that this person's going to go. It's almost as if we were together side by side.
Yeah, no, it looks like you are just the one who applied for visa because you are the one to provide all the information.
I did everything. I applied. She assigned me as like the applicant's, coordinator or something.
Yeah.
And you have to sign saying that I have that power. But
so,
everything.
Are we going to tell the requirements
for
tourist visa? I think it's for those people.
Yeah, it's a long list of them. I don't know if you remember the list. What you want?
I remember everything.
Go.
So first, you have to get, for a sponsor, you need to get like AOS. If you are from Australia, just go to Philippine Embassy here in your country. And then apply for AOS, and it's gonna take like 2 weeks, I think.
Okay, that's affidavit of support. That's something that I had to do. This is a legal document that says, I promise that I'll take care of this girl's financial needs.
Yeah.
And you put it in a legal thing, and it's authorized by the Philippines embassy, and then the Australian government sees that, and they see, okay, well, at least they've done that first step.
And then you need to have like a sponsor has also bank statement and payslip, I think.
Yeah.
And then that's what we did, and then we showed some like our photos that we traveled.
So like genuine. Well, actually, yes, we did show the relationship because they're kind of just saying, well, is this a relationship with some substance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they weren't actually any questions about, hey, are you gonna marry this person or anything like that?
I think just on the passport, AOS, itinerary, book flight, and book flight coming back here. I think that's all.
See, what would be helpful is if the governments, maybe more than just Canada, because we did the Canadian visa
Yeah, we did
after. So
Canadian.
we've done visas in a few countries.
And it's already approved.
So we did Canadian as well. We'll do a different video on that one.
And then so yeah, that's all the requirements for applying a visa. So it's just so easy if you are sponsored. But if you are independent, that's gonna be a different story. So for immigration officer naman, if you're gonna live in Australia, make sure that you have CFO. Even you are just boyfriend and girlfriend, because people think like CFO is only for those married people. Well, you are wrong for that. So CFO is always for Filipino who has a partner in different country. You should provide CFO, picture together, another is itinerary, and the visa number, and then the AOS.
Yeah.
And then just like, yeah, there are some interview, but you have to be calm. Show it to them that you are, calm person. Don't be nervous.
And shout out to our favorite boat ramp. So this is our nighttime boat ramp.
This is our first day, second day.
This is the honeymoon boat
Yeah,
ramp.
video. This place.
So we always come here, and we didn't come here to put the boat in because it is busy. But
That's it.
yeah, so that's it. We have time. So we
So
have time.
yeah.
But they've covered that, how to get the visa.
And then another is like, are we gonna tell about our travel for
So
Australia?
with the visa was like I said, it's sort of like what if. So
Yeah.
of course you gotta give yourself a chance that your visa's gonna get refused.
You always have to question yourself.
And then what? So what if it gets refused? Of course you're gonna apply again. That's what people say. Well, apply again, provide more evidence. Yeah, well that's good, but you've gotta make sure your story stacks up. Why wouldn't you provide more evidence in the first case? So
Yeah.
of course, what I'd say is, in our case, we just couldn't provide evidence of travel. So the second case was going to be travel.
Yeah.
So you had your passport, so why we'd be able to actually travel a little bit. So we booked a second trip just in case.
Yeah.
And it turns out we didn't actually need that.
Yeah. Because
So
it's
we went to
already-
Malaysia for no reason and Singapore.
Actually, it's because it's already approved.
Yeah. But
I think we only did it for immigration officer, I think. So we did that.
Yeah.
And that was so easy.
to get through.
Yeah, on immigration.
Well,
Because they don't ask questions. We provide what we have. We don't wait to them to ask questions.
so that's probably the two things. One is to, I guess,
It
yes,
makes-
you need your permission to
Yeah.
enter Australia, let's say, or enter US or Canada. You need that permission to enter visa. But guess what? Even if you have that, doesn't mean you can exit the Philippines.
Yeah. The last problem is the immigration officer here on your country, especially in the Philippines. So yeah, Scott and I decided to travel Singapore and Malaysia. So we provide requirements. So Singapore doesn't require visa, right?
I think you were allowed, like Filipinos can go there without
So-
any, it's like instant
So
on
yeah,
arrival.
we applied for that, and then of course we showed our what do you call that picture that we've been traveling. They just asked how long we've been together, and then where we met, and after that I'm still waiting to another question back. I said like, okay, just don't wait. And I said like, we have CFO and AOS now. Can I see? And then they look at that and then stomp.
So it's a bit of a nervous moment. You don't know. They have all the power basically. They
Yeah.
can if they really suspect something, they can bring you into the back room and ask for lots of things. And this is right around the time where there's that drama about someone in Manila, like passport officer, asking for the yearbook and
Yeah.
prove to me that you went to that school
Yeah,
and
that's
like
a lot of like, because of that issue, we've been like a bit like, like, I don't know if we're gonna get it.
we were ready for anything, like as in
And then-
discrimination and just maybe there's like prejudice, like why we don't want someone like you with lots of potential to leave the country, like and
Yeah.
then they're gonna
Wow.
especially that's why I thought maybe you're a better chance without me instead of like them, but no,
No,
they,
because we are sponsored, that's why.
they,
And then,
can, they
yeah.
can see as long as like, and I felt actually pressured. I was hoping I would pass all the tests.
Yeah.
What if I didn't have the stable job? Like I have my own business. I'm not an employee, so they look at that a different way, right?
And
So
another is like,
lucky, I guess.
so yeah, another is like, we don't in Manila airport, Naiya, we use the Cebu because it was so easy there. As in, not busy. They don't ask a lot of questions. And then, by the way, the trick is if you are in the front of immigration officer, don't wait them to ask you a question. Just like show what you have. Be confident.
So that's good for the Filipino or the Filipinos that are leaving to visit their partner, all those things. I'm sure we have little behind the scenes clips, we can bring those later. This video is already 15 minutes, so maybe we need to wrap up.
Yeah, but we never tell them how we went here in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, obviously once we got through,
Yeah.
Philippines says yes, you can get on the plane.
Yeah.
After that, to me, it was home free.
Yeah, no question.
You get on the plane, you can come. We went via Singapore, and then coming to Australia, of course, they let you in. Welcome. You've got
Yeah,
your.
they don't ask any question. Just
You've got your
show
visa.
the visa and passport. They don't ask the question, and then that's how I went here in Australia. It's a tourist visa.
So,
So I'm in a partner visa, so we'll talk about next time, and we'll enjoy our moment now. Bye guys, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell.
and if you guys can actually do subscribers, put a little shout out which location. Like, do you like on the water? Do you like? I mean, we're not gonna do skydiving, but you know, we could do some camping in the bush,
Yeah,
waterfalls. We got some of that stuff. You've never seen that.
yeah,
Of course, we've got a bunch of Philippines content too. So if you want to see more of that stuff, we'll
yeah.
just
We
get
have
on
so
and
many clips.
we'll get busy editing, huh?
Yeah, and by the way, if you have questions, just put on the comment, and you can suggest a topic for us, and we will talk about that. So thank you guys, and once again, please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.